Number 46. A tall order.
It refers to a request or task that is difficult to accomplish. For example, finishing this report by tomorrow is a tall order, but I'll try my best.
Look, I know this is a tall order, but I believe in you.
That last part's a tall order, Chunky.
Forget it, man. It was a tall order.
Number 47. Be back in the saddle.
It means to return to your normal activities, especially after an illness or injury. For example, now that I'm feeling better, I'm back in the saddle with my studies.
It'd be good for you to get right back in the saddle.
It's about getting back in the saddle, okay?
Feels good getting back in the saddle, doesn't it?
Number 48. Out of the question.
It refers to something that is impossible to do or achieve. For example, buying a house in this market is out of the question. Prices are too high.
My parents wanted me to, so that was out of the question.
Now that politics is out of the question, he can stay here at home with me.
I'm afraid it's out of the question. I'm sorry.
Number 49. Speak out of school.
It means to discuss or reveal information that is private or inappropriate to share. For example, John spoke out of school when he mentioned the secret event.
Well, I don't want to speak out of school, but $15 a week to me seems excessive.
On the other hand, I did get a look at their offer. And I don't want to speak out of school, but...
Now, I don't want to speak out of school, but from where I was sitting,
Number 50. Slip someone's mind.
It means to completely forget something, often temporarily. For example, I wanted to call her back, but it completely slipped my mind.
You've got a husband. Or did that slip your mind?
Maybe things just slip my mind every once in a while.
In case it slipped your mind, this show opens in just 1 week from now.
The comeback of an athlete. In a small town, James was a well-known local athlete, celebrated for his impressive performance in various sports. However, after a severe ankle injury during a crucial game, he found himself sidelined for months. While he was determined to recover and return to his favorite sport, the thought of regaining his previous form felt like a tall order. Friends and teammates offered their support, but deep down James struggled with self-doubt. After months of rehabilitation, James decided it was time to be back in the saddle. He began training again, gradually increasing his workout intensity. Despite the challenges, he felt a flicker of hope as he ran his first mile without pain. Yet, the upcoming regional tournament felt out of the question. His coach advised him to take it slow, fearing that rushing back into competition could lead to another injury. "You can't risk it," she said firmly, but James's determination pushed him to consider competing anyway. One evening during a training session, James casually shared his thoughts about the tournament with a fellow athlete, not realizing he was speaking out of school. His teammate Sarah overheard and immediately spread the word around the gym. While some were supportive, others questioned his readiness. This buzz made James more anxious. "Maybe I shouldn't compete after all," he thought, feeling overwhelmed. Despite the uncertainty, James's passion for the sport ignited a desire to prove himself. As the tournament approached, he found that preparation had slipped his mind amid the noise of others' opinions. Realizing he needed to focus, he pushed aside distractions and concentrated on his training regimen. With each practice, his confidence grew, and he felt more prepared for the challenge ahead. On the day of the tournament, James took to the field, a mix of nerves and excitement coursing through him. He gave it his all, showcasing the skills and resilience he had worked so hard to regain. When the final whistle blew, he had not only finished the race but had also secured a spot on the podium. As he stood there receiving cheers from the crowd, he knew that the journey back had been worth every moment. James had turned a seemingly impossible situation into a triumphant comeback, inspiring others to chase their dreams regardless of the obstacles.